All's fair in waifu warfare. What are we talking about
Episode
this week?
Season 2, Episode 3.
Season 2, Episode
Taste.
4.
Episode 4. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. Today's conversation topic is Pop Team Epic.
Unfortunately.
The adaptation, the sequel to the drawn work, if you will.
It's a sequel?
So as of right now, well, it's not a sequel. It's an adaptation. So as of right now, there's only 2 volumes of the original thing out,
Why do you know this?
and there's 12 episodes. It's not going to be a great old 24 2-core adventure, and it's a 24-minute future. And it's just repeats the same episode over again, just with different voice actors.
What?
But I
It's not
understand
24
correctly.
minutes?
It is.
Is it? Wait, did you watched it
Yeah.
twice?
No. I just know. I just know. You have 2 different
Okay.
sets of voice actors for a few of the bits, I think. So how did
Okay.
you... What did you think of it? What was your first impressions on it?
Well, my first impressions weren't my last impressions because it starts off not telling you what it is, remember? So it
Yes,
starts
yeah,
off with
it's
some
quite a
guy's
mess
parents
beginning.
sleeping, and it's like animated normally and shit, and then,
Yeah.
you know. But
Okay,
then, like, it does this
Did you
weird...
catch on?
Go on.
Okay, did you catch on all the previews? Did you watch the previews?
I watched episode 1 and gave up halfway through.
Wait, really? You gave up halfway through?
Well, I mean, the second
Okay,
half was the
that'll
same
make this a bit
thing.
more challenging.
It was the same episode twice.
No, it's true. Okay.
Okay, I
Here's
watched the
thing.
first episode, but I only watched it once.
Did you get? Yes, but did you get to the part where it showed the, like at the end, at the ED, after the ED?
Was there an ED?
There's actually a story relevant bit. Oh, yeah, there should have been a ED at the 12-minute mark. And then after that, you had a after credits sequence.
I think I did give
Did
up
you
halfway
catch
through,
that?
even not talking about the fact that there's 2 different versions. Because in my notes here, I start doing this.
You start what exactly?
Oop. That, as you can see.
All right.
So this is how my notes
So-
ended. I didn't really understand what the fuck was going on through the entire episode, but I don't think I was supposed to understand. I'm still
Did
really
you
conflicted on
like
what the
the
fuck was
memes?
going on. Were there memes?
Okay.
Is my life a joke?
You didn't see the Bailet?
The
You
what?
didn't see the Bailet?
The Bailet?
Bailet? Berserk? Behelit?
Oh yeah, no, I there were a bunch of random ass references to things that didn't really make sense.
So you only got through the first episode, right? Or did you keep going?
I was done. I have no fucking clue what I witnessed. And that was that.
Okay. Well, that's a take on it. I thought it had a lot of charm to it.
So last week, what did we watch last week? I purged all this shit from my
That
memory
was
at
the
this point.
Violet. That was Violet Evergarden and
Oh yeah,
Beatless
Violet
as a
Evergarden and
comparison.
Beatless. Yeah, so Beatless was like some sort of massive clusterfuck, but like it was all one coherent clusterfuck. This was like someone came up with a bunch of tiny clusterfucks and then clusterfucked them together.
Well,
And
to
then
be
they
fair,
made
there's a
one.
bunch of shorts.
Yeah, it was a giant clusterfuck. It's like someone saw the 4 as like, haha, I want to adapt these into 5-second clips and then stitch them all together.
Exactly.
Who does this?
Do you know why?
No!
Because fuck you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
That's why. Do you know? You know that was why?
I didn't know that was why.
Well, there you go, my friend. There you go. uh, so you didn't really get very far into it. I assume you didn't see the after credits scene that continues the idol adventure, whatever it was.
Nope.
Which is a shame because it's pretty epic. I'll say.
I'm sorry to hear that. Not at all.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, to whom?
Why are we watching this garbage?
Because
what did we do
you
to
wouldn't
deserve
watch
this?
anything else. Well, I don't know. You have a very limited pool of things you're willing to watch.
How is this my fault?
No better suggestion.
I think this comes on the fault of whoever came up with this bullshit.
Look, I came up with the idea to watch it. If you don't vote, you don't get to complain. 'Cause you have not a lot of input in that case. Because
Okay, more importantly, where does this fall in on the garbage scale?
on the garbage scale,
Yeah.
it depends on how much you enjoy wacky shorts.
If you
with
enjoyed
memes.
any of this, then I don't. You're on like some sort of different level of being, because I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
Well, I mean, like, I think you're trying to conceptualize a bunch of shorts into a linear story when it's about subversions and inner comedy and self-critical
Are you
stuff.
saying you enjoyed this?
Look, I'm saying you missed, because you didn't keep watching it, you missed an episode where they just do an entire short in French from a French studio.
No, I watched that one. It didn't
You
even make
did.
sense in French.
You did watch it. Oh my god. Alright. I didn't know.
That was in
I
the
don't
first episode. They had
What?
this short in French where they started in some studio where some guy said something, I can't remember what, and then like they moved into some skit in an airplane, and none of it made sense. Nothing in this series makes sense.
Are you telling me the French bit didn't make sense?
They're also voiced by a bunch of guys, and in the French bit they weren't for some reason. I don't know.
Well, there's two sets of VAs, so yeah, voiced by Frieza and some other guy. But yeah, they're wacky. They're not meant to be sophisticated.
Are you saying things in this series are not meant to make sense?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the direction to go. Wouldn't you agree?
I think that's the direction it went. I'm not sure if that's the direction to go. I think this entire series is evidence against the idea that this is the direction to go.
Do you think it would have been better? How would you improve it if you could have direct
I would
executive
I
control?
would take everyone who participated in the creation of this series, and I would put them all into a single truck. I would take this truck,
Yes.
and I would drive it towards whatever shithole came up with slow start, and then I'd cover the truck in glycerin, and then ram it into the wall, like nitroglycerin. And then, if nothing happened, I'd throw a match at it.
How
If
many
they
references
survive,
did you
if
get?
any of them survive, they get a second chance, but under no other circumstances.
I see. Now, I'm gonna show you a video. It's 1 minute, and I want you to tell me how this makes you feel after watching it.
Are we gonna... Why are we... We can't show a video on stream. What the fuck are you doing?
You're gonna react to it. You don't have to show it, just react to it. Put this and play it.
Here, have a video URL. Okay. What the fuck am I doing?
Just watch it, and just tell me what you think as you go through it. Tell me
the
when
audio
you
for
start
this is coming through stream.
Alright.
What the fuck is going on? I'm skipping through this. Holy shit. Nope, 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 nope. What? That made about as much sense as anything else in this series. If not less.
Are you telling me you did not enjoy that?
Yes. That is exactly what I'm telling you.
So to be correct, this is not your type of comedy.
I didn't realize this was comedy.
No, you did not?
I was pretty sure this was some sort of like heavy level meta satire critique of something or some shit. I don't know.
Was it what? So
Literally
it wasn't what you
anything
expected it to be.
What wasn't?
So it wasn't what you expected.
I didn't go into this with any expectations, and it still failed all of them.
Okay, that's something to possibly work with. Did you have a favorite moment, episode, or short? I would say.
No.
Did you like the beginning switch where they just sort of said screw your expectations?
I almost stopped watching because I thought I fucked up. You really got me. You got me there. I've definitely never seen that one before.
Have you?
Yeah.
How often does it happen?
No, I've seen it once.
Once before.
Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I can think of two examples.
What were they?
I can't remember the name of one of them, and the other one's Higurashi.
Higurashi did this. Wait. The VN?
No, the adaptation.
Wait,
If
really?
you go into it
When did
without
do
knowing
this?
it's adapted, then you have no idea what the fuck's going on once you hit episode 3.
I don't think that's not at all true though. It's still like it's not. It's just it hides what it is.
Well, I can tell you I
But it
stopped
doesn't
watching because I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
But it doesn't actively like Higurashi, for example. It doesn't like it doesn't. It has a certain set of presuppositions to it, but it doesn't necessarily facilitate one certain kind of thing. Like I wouldn't say that's a true example. Like it's like you don't see an art style change right away. You know, you do see like a tonal and mood change as well as a narrative change.
Yeah,
It's a
so
very
when you go... No, it's the same thing, but it's the same thing, but on a larger scale. So in Pop Team Epic, you had this intro bit where they did some weird... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on there either, but like some guy was talking to his parents or something, and then they had this intro that seemed to sort of match that, and then they switched to something completely different after the intro. Whereas in Higurashi, you've got this first arc, and the first arc's like pretty normal. It's either 2 or 3 episodes, I can't remember. And then
3 episodes.
The first, yeah. Is it?
I think
Maybe?
so. Yeah.
Okay, well then, let's say episode 4. You pick up and you've seen everything for the first like 5 or 10 minutes, and you have no idea what the fuck is going on because I couldn't remember at the time, but it seemed like it was reanimated, so I was really confused. But it was the same shit.
You do know what's going on. You just don't know why. That would be the proper way to put it.
So
It's not like
I
it
don't know
was-
about you, but I actually dropped it right there and then didn't pick it up again until I saw spoilers and realized that it was actually the next episode.
I mean, fair enough.
But that
But
one,
it-
it actually makes sense because they explain it later. It's because I saw those spoilers that it made sense later. But, you know,
But here's the thing.
this
You're
is nothing like that.
It doesn't become like a set of shorts in like a completely different genre, right? It subverts your expectations in one
Yeah,
linear
it shouldn't.
sort of
This is
experience.
fucking stupid.
Is it? Why is that?
Pop Team
What's-
Epic. What? How is it not stupid? It's literally.
Well,
It's a
why
bunch of
would it be
5-second
stupid?
skits where the joke is someone punches someone else in the end. 90% of the time. I
mean, sure.
I don't understand the appeal.
Slapstick comedy.
This isn't slapstick comedy though.
Some of it is.
No, it has
I
to
mean,
be comedy for it to be slapstick comedy.
fair
For it to be
enough.
comedy, it has to be comedic.
I mean, yes, technically true.
Okay, if I can give Pop Team Epic anything, it tried really hard at what it did. I fucking hate what it did. It got me there. It really made me hate what the fuck it was doing.
Okay. I see. So I did not have the same experience as you,
Evidently.
as I had a lot more enjoyment to be had with just silly things happening for no apparent reason.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, that's my takeaway. There's a lot. I think it's a lot harder if you don't get all the references, all the little tidbits.
I
they
got
throw
the
in.
references, but they're just references. There's no jokes. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think their jokes
Whatever.
are in there somewhere. You know,
There are
They're
no
not-
jokes.
classic.
I
They're
don't.
not classic jokes though. They're more like wacky, just wacky things that upset your expectations. You expect one thing, and then you're like, "Oh, jeez, okay, something else." You know. There's their traditional style of comedic delivery.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Sure. I think that's okay. Yeah. Do you have do you have a closing statement you'd like to roll out?
Slow Start is still the worst show I've seen this season. That's about it.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I haven't quite finished drawing this middle finger. But I think you get the idea.
Alright. So, now is the final time when we decide what we go after next. What do you think we should go after next?
A can of
I picked-
nitrogen and a CPAP mask.
Okay. Aside from that, okay. What would you like to go to watch after Pop Team Epic? It's up to you, man. It's your choice.
Oh god. Oh god. What are we watching next week? What are we gonna put ourselves through? What's the worst thing you've seen so far? I should ask. Because we gotta find
I don't
something
know.
worse than that. Is this still Slow Start? Is Slow Start still the worst?
I thought Killing Bites was pretty awful.
Well,
I
I guess
don't know why I
that's what
watched
we're
it.
talking about next week.
Well, can't
See
really
you
thank
then.
God for that. But yes. Yes, see you then. Stream. People, folks.
Kill yourself.
You careful. You can get banned for that if you don't. You have to You have to explicitly say
this is
that it
a
was
work of
joke.
satire.
Yes, you have to
Nothing.
say that. Otherwise,
I'm not a real person. I don't exist. Goodbye.